Okay, so I found this collection of kitchen sink items uh, in the cadblocks.net. Okay, so cadblocks.net, which will be this one here, right? This one is for, well, it says free, but it's not really. So everything here is, I think, for sale. Maybe there are some items that are for free. So I used to download some objects here as well. Okay, this is still loading, so we're going to move on. Okay, so it can continue loading, but let's go to this drawing here, and I think this is what I need. Let's see how that fits. Control C, go back to my to Reda's drawing, and I think I made the mistake here. The counter should only be up to this high. Okay, so we're going to correct that. Let's go to model space and then maximize again. Control V. Oops. That's really big. So that's okay. So this is in supposed to be maybe metric. So let's place that under furniture, and then we're going to scale. Let's see. I think I can scale this. Will it be scaled? Yep. Can be scaled by 0.254. Will that work? No. Uh, let's do our scaling reference option again. So I'll move this from here to there, and then scale this uh, reference or base point. Sorry. Again, scale, and then base point will be here, and then R for reference. So this is the reference length. Okay, and it should only be this much. There you go. Okay. And yeah, maybe a little smaller scale. Uh, Base point reference. So this will be our reference length. And I think it should go a little smaller. So something like that. Okay. So that fits. Ooh, this looks like it's floating. So we can move. Let's see how it's done. Maybe it's should be from here to there. Okay, but I'm not sure why that is inside the wall. So I guess that's how it's drawn. Okay, so I can maybe delete that portion. Let's delete this, clean it up, move all of this down. So move all of this. So I'm not using the stretch command. I just want to move this from here to, oops, uh, yeah, tracking that point. Okay, there you go. And then trim this, trim that. Okay, and then normally there'll be a little, right? So offset this by maybe an inch. There you go. And then, oops, again, offset by 1 inch. Enter, then trim this, trim that. Okay, nice. Offset this by 1 inch. Okay, and then trim this, and trim that. Okay, then maybe a baseboard. So 4 inches. 4 inches of baseboard right there. Okay, and trim this. Trim, yeah, no, I don't need to trim that. Okay, maybe this one here I can trim. Okay, and then erase that. Okay, oops, maybe trim here. And here as well. There you go. And baseboard should be uh just a maybe yellow or green. Green. Yeah. I don't like that all of this is green. But we'll accept that for now. Okay, stretch that up to that point. So we have a baseboard, and this one should go in by 1 inch. Okay, offset by 1 inch. Okay, and then trim this, trim that. Okay, that should be flat. Okay. Now, and then we can place maybe some nice line here, maybe from, I'm just going to say near for now, somewhere there to here. Maybe change that to, this should be under furniture. Okay. All of this should be under furniture. Making sure they're all under furniture for now. So furniture, and then maybe changing this to gray. Okay, there you go. So I'm cutting a section, but because I'm cutting a section here, this actually should be thicker. So that's the difference. I think this should be magenta. Okay. So if that's magenta, then I need to shorten this to there, and then add a, let's go to the furniture layer. Okay. So I don't lose track of where my lines are. Okay. So that would be magenta. Okay. And then likewise, this one should end right there. And this also should end right there. But I can add a line here. And copy that line from here to there. And both lines should be magenta. So a little thicker. Let's see how that will look like. Okay, there you go. Now, because there's too many lines here, uh, and it is actually beyond, so I can maybe change that to uh, gray. I think that would look better in gray, but it doesn't want to. It's already in gray. So it want to take on the layer. What if I change that to hatch? Will it? Yeah. Okay. See, it wants to take on the property of the layer. For this one, I'm just going to override that to hatch because it doesn't like to change the color. Shouldn't matter that much for now. Okay, and yeah, that looks a lot better than green. And this one as well. I'd like to change that to like to change that to, let's see, maximize. Let's see how that will look like. Will it change colors? No, doesn't like. Uh, unless I go to change it in the block editor, right? If I go here and then change all of this to, yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Uh, to uh, yeah, 0, but change that to gray. And okay, save changes, and there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, and yeah, I think it shouldn't be as pronounced, and with this, it kind of pop out. Now, because of that, I should uh, change this to only go up to here. Like so, this one should go only up to there. And I need to add a line to close that. Oops. What happened to my line? Okay. Uh, my layer is on, but that's not showing. So let's see. Yeah, I think I did it twice. So I, I like deleting the, yeah, I did it twice. Oops, not for that one. Okay, counter. Oops, I forgot to lock this. So see, there are times when this might happen to you. You are in model space in the layout tab, and you can go to paper space. So you have to type PS for paper space, and then you are now in paper space. So you can zoom to the paper, and then, yeah, I should lock this. So scale 1/4 is to 1, then align that to the yeah, that's a baseboard. So align the ground to here. Okay. And then lock it. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think this baseboard line is cyan, so I need to change that to uh gray. Don't want it to be too thick. Okay, so and do I need it for all? Yeah, maybe we'll place a baseboard. Here we were. Okay. Okay. And okay, trim, PR, trim that, trim this, okay. Uh, trim that, trim this, trim that, trim this, and yep. Now, I think there's a line here that I wasn't able to trim, or I just have to extend that down. Okay, and then green looks okay, but is gray going to look better? Okay, I think I like gray better. So that's our beyond color, if you remember. This one we section, so that should be thicker. But this one I think could be gray, but it will not accept our gray color unless we double click and edit this and change this to gray. Okay, here you go. Same is true with this. Uh, Go to the editor and change this to gray. Okay. Okay, same is true with this one here. Okay. And change the lines to gray. Or maybe I should have created a layer uh, that's for, I think I had the beyond layer. Should have worked. Okay, so only, let's check. If I place this in the beyond, right? Yeah, that's what I could have done, beyond. Okay, but that's okay. It's good to show all the other options. Okay, and then let's look at how it's beginning to look like. I think we're good so far. And then next thing you want to do is maybe add the elevation levels. Uh, and this one I can now delete. I don't need that. Okay. And that's how it's looking like right now. Okay. So all the other things that you need to do, like the levels, the line or description, could be done in your project, should be done in your project. But for this one, we'll end here as an exercise. So you need to apply what you've learned here uh, to your project 2 uh, section, step 2. Okay, project 2, step 2. Okay, so I think we need to um, change this to section A-A at scale 1/40 to 1. Shorten this. And we go to our model tab. Uh, nope, I think we go back here and okay, let's see if we have some nice symbol that we can add. So annotation, scaling, center lines, and then we have this symbols right here. No, I guess I can just get it from, so that's annotation, scaling. What else do I have here? Under manage, output, add-ins, nothing there. Express tools. Okay, featured apps, insert. I guess not. So we'll add the section cut line in the next video. Okay.